Hi everyone, thanks so much for joining me. In this video, we're going to cover the squat. And from a yogi perspective, the squat is chair pose or Utkatasana, otherwise known as fierce. I also think about it as an upright, bent knee, downward facing dog. So the squat has all this potential to increase strength in the quads, in the glutes, but it also is a great opportunity to lengthen the spine. Another thing about squat is that it is like all the alignment and the form. It has more depth to it, but it has all the alignment and form that we want in all cardio exercises. So whether we're walking, running, cycling, stepping, okay, all the things that we're doing where the hips are facing forward, we want to have the kind of distribution of weight, the kind of space in our joints and muscular energy, okay, very similar to a squat. So I'm going to hopefully remember to cue those things while I demonstrate the position. Since I relate the squat to yoga so much, I don't think about it as far as adding weight to it, but you absolutely could. You could hold weights by your shoulders, at your hips, just in some way that it feels like you're still in really good alignment in your upper body. And for this video, I won't be holding any weight. I do love a block though, to help help for the legs to reference that organization and strength. So just kind of relating it to walking, because every day I take a walk, and my natural tendency is to really roll out on the outer edges of my feet, which could compromise the hips, groin area, can lead to tension at the low back, it can affect the knees. So to correct all that so that I can walk every single day for the length of time, the duration that I want, I really try to think about the squat and try to even out the distribution of weight across my feet. And I pretend, I've got that sense of a block between my thighs. So me relaxed, okay, I just kind of settle into the joints, and you might be able to see, my legs are already kind of bow, but it's even more exaggerated in the feet and more on one side than another, okay? So by putting this block either this way or this way, okay, then I get a sense of the inner lines of my legs, and then I have more space all around the low belly, low back, lifted heart. It's mountain, right? Tadasana pose for all the yogis, okay? And I'm just trying to keep that sense of lift. So I want supported, I want spacious and supported joints, okay? Especially in any weight-bearing activity, especially in repetitive movement. I'm going to probably keep it at this thickness. Okay, I'm putting it between my legs here. Okay, so then the squat, you're just sending your seat back, bending the knees. Okay, so with almost all my, all the things I can think about as far as the strength training, I go slowly, deliberately, and pause and reaffirm the alignment. So I bend my knees a little bit. Okay, I'm thinking about this as an upright, downward facing dog with my knees just happening to be bent. Okay, I want to reaffirm from the feet. Okay, distributing the weight evenly across the heels, across the balls of the feet, length in the spine, happy ankles, knees, hips, happy here, okay? So I don't want to be here, but I most definitely don't want to be here either, right? Okay, so I want everything to create length. And then I'll go back a bit more. So seat back, bend the knees, and then reaffirm. So now you get to determine depth based on your organization. So I'm going to be able to take this pretty deep because of the opportunity, okay, flexibility in my hips, and no pain whatsoever in my ankles, knees, hips, spine. I just have to move the block out of the way. So the depth, okay, there's no perfect, only one right stopping point in your squat. It has to be where you feel the most organized. Okay, so that was just a kind of a standard squat. Again, you might be taking it, this deep, midway, all the way to the ground. Okay, as long as your joints feel spacious and supported. From a muscular engagement perspective, I really want to make sure that students aren't having this be thigh dominant. It really is meant to be both, right, front and back. And I feel it more, like 60% of the work I think is in the glutes and 40% is in the quads if I'm trying to figure out what the split is. And then if it's starting to be dominated by the thighs, then I know I really need to come out because I've lost that excellent alignment. Okay, so when I go back, I'm looking for that, internally kind of seeking that glute engagement, then thigh, abs, back, sides, okay? And again, the deeper I go, the more I should feel intensity in the glutes, then quads, and coming on up, okay? But when I'm scanning my body for alignment and the work of it, I always start at the feet, which is why I feel like this translates so well, okay, to all cardio exercises. Okay, so whatever you're doing, whether it's walking, running, cycling, ask yourself, how does it mimic the squat? Are you distributing the weight evenly across your feet? Do you feel the flow of the energy seamlessly coming up? Because this position is a great model for all of those cardio activities. So the squat. I hope that this was helpful, that you have a great day. Namaste.